Let's get going nice and early by centering ourselves here. Take your arms up and down, circling those shoulders. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. You've got 4 more. And 3. Just waking everything up slowly here. And circle the other way. Let's go. Up, forward, down. Up, forward, down. Circle right through those shoulders. Already starting to feel your body warm up for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Take your arms up high and reach side to side. Go side to side. Feel your side body open. Preparing for some squats. 3, 2. Let's squat down, hands to hips. Squat and lift. Think about keeping your chest lifted, driving that booty back to the wall behind you. You have 4 more here. 3, 2, 1. Now squat back and pulse for 8, 7. We're going to add some arms in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to reach, press, reach. Add those arms. Take them high and then low. Feel the energy in your arms as you reach them forward back. Think about your core starting to engage here for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Now take it back and pulse for 8, 7. Bring those arms up, straight behind you. Think about work those triceps. Let's do 8 more. Turn your palms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now start to tap out, side to side. Bring your hands to your hips. Nice and easy. Finishing up your warm up here, reaching your arms forward. Pull back and lift your heels. Lift them side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep lifting. We have a little music problem. We'll keep going here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now drop to a plie. Down and up. Take your elbows in and out. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Keep it going while I change things up here. Lower and lift. Bring your elbows in and out. In and out. You have 4 more. Going right into our thigh and our upper body. 2, 1. Hold it in. Pull your arms in. Little tiny pulses here. I don't know about you guys. I'm already warming up here. Bring your elbows in nice and tight. We're going to go right into upper body today without any weights at all. For 4, 3, 2. Stay in your low plie. Take your arms to a T and flip your arms. Take your palms back and front, back and front. You have 4 more. And 3, and 2. Now hold your palms back. Little bend at the elbow stretch. Tiny bend and stretch. Tiny bend and stretch. Make a small bend in your elbows. Thumbs are down. Pinkies are up. You've got 2 more. Let's pulse them. Let's press those arms back. Back. Little tiny pulses back here. Elbows are bent. Thumbs are down. Pinkies up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Little pinky lifts. Pulse those hips down. Start to lift one heel up. Doesn't matter which heel. We'll be switching anyhow. You've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Switch the heel that's lifted. Keep lifting those pinkies up. Arms are nice and straight. Keep your neck long. Breathe in, breathe out. You have 8 more with this heel lifted. 4 more. Now both heels off the ground. Take your arms like you're holding a tennis ball in your hands. And just keep switching. Flip it one way and the other, rotating from the top of the shoulders all the way through your knuckles. Feel that gentle rotation. So it's really coming from your shoulders, your chest. Think about the muscles that you're working. Put your mind right there. For 4 and 3, 2. Let's hold it right here with the heels up. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees and close and open. So we're working on the upper body, but you're also really feeling your thighs engaged as you lower your seat down and slide down that imaginary wall here, together and apart. 4 more. 3, 2. Now drop your heels to the floor. Take your elbows up and your hips down in this muscle mat position for 4, 3. Take your elbows together and apart. Close and open. Hips are still going up and down. Let's add an alternating heel lift heel. Here, right heel, left heel. So alternate your heels side to side. Feel those armpit muscles really pinch in. So even without the weight, you can really feel your muscles engage. Put your mind right there on the muscles you need to be working for. And 3, 2, let's keep those feet flat. Hold it here. Tuck your hips and squeeze your elbows together. Little presses in. Little hip tucks forward. Right here, you got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's drop down, lower that plie. 1 press in, 1 lift. 1 press in, 1 lift. Press right in, lift it up. 4 more for 4, 3, 2. Now let's stay low with the hips. Keep your elbows together. Hips are quiet. You're staying in that low, wide second position. You have 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here, turn your toes forward. Hinge from your hips, take your arms nice and long. Reverse flies, open and close. Even without those weights, I want you to focus on your back muscles, chest muscles. All 10 toes are forward. Going out and down. Out and down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Take your elbows high and wide and soft. Little lifts up. Think about the muscles of your back squeezing together. Your neck is long. Anytime we're in a hinge position, you're strengthening your back. That's part of your core. Anything from your shoulders all the way down to your knees. That's your core. We're squeezing in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Bring your arms alongside of you. I'll turn sideways here. Little lift, little squeeze in. Little lift, squeeze in. So we're going right into the triceps, but you're working your core because you're in a hinge position. 1 lift, 1 squeeze in. Lift, squeeze, 1 big lift, 1 big squeeze. Make your movements really precise, precision bar here, so the movements are really thoughtful, really meaningful. 4 more, 1 up, 1 in for 4, and 3, 2. Now little tiny bend at the elbow, little bend, great big stretch. All this is initiated from your triceps. 4 more here. You have 4 more. 3, 2. Keep your neck long, gaze down. Now little movements here and faster movements. Think about that tricep, bending and stretching your elbows. So small, so distinct. 8 more. Let's bend our knees a little more. Keep your chest lifted. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep it going. That's 8, 7. We're going to rise on the tippy toes for a hold. In 4, 3, 2. Now lift your arms up high. Lift your heels off the floor. Drop that seat down and hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job, you guys. Go ahead, take your arms over your head. Flat back hinge, hold it. Feel your core really fire up here. Now release your hands to the ground. Walk your hands out, walk your feet back so we meet together. At the top of the push-up, just hold your plank. Shoulders over wrists. Good job, you guys. Spread your fingers. And give a jar lid under each hand. Dial to the right, dial to the left. Hold it here. 4, 3, 2. Bend both knees slowly. Bend to a hover 2. Extend for 2. Bend to a hover. Extend and press through your heels. So keep your shoulders directly over your wrists as you soften your knees and extend and press through your heels. Soften your knees down. Extend through your heels. 2 more slow. 1 more slow. Bend your knees slowly to a hover and extend. Now singles here. Bend, extend. You can always drop down onto your forearms. It's a modification. Do what's best for you throughout the whole class. Now hold those knees towards the floor. Little tucks with your hips. Tuck. Your knees are in a hover. It kind of feels like table, but you're still in your plank position. Your neck is long. Your spine is long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, come back to plank. Separate your feet hip distance, right hand to left shoulder, then switch. Tap and lower, tap. Doesn't really matter which hand you're on, we're alternating anyhow. Right to left or left to right is fine, and switch. Now try not to do too much swaying side to side. Use your core to lock yourself in this position. Locked and loaded here, breathing in, breathing out. Nice and smooth. 2 more. And let's meet together in plank. Right knee comes in, step back, left knee in. Now every time your knee comes in, think about strengthening your core. So this is not just upper body work. Plank is always total body conditioning. 4 more here. You have 4, 3, 2. Now hold on to that plank for 4, 3. Soften your elbows a little bit. Drop down to your knees. Bring your toes to the ceiling. Push-up, singles, down, up, lower, and lift. Spread your fingers wide. Feel the webbing between your fingers. Try to draw your elbows closer to your top rib. Lower, lift single push-ups right with the music for 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it close to the floor. Little pulses down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those elbows tight for 4, 3, 2. Press to straight arms. Let's sit back to a quick child pose. Quick puppy dog stretch. Coming forward now onto your forearms. I'll turn sideways here. Come onto your forearms. Palms face each other. Your legs are together. Your knees are soft. Hips are tough. Take it to the right. Right and center. Just to the right. Draw your abs in. Pull your navel up through your back. So you're working your core here. Your upper body's getting so much stronger. Feel your glutes engage. 2 more. Let's do the same thing to the left. Going left, squeeze center, left, squeeze center, left. And center. Your neck is long. Try not to droop your head. Gaze slightly ahead of your hands. You can have your hands apart or together. Palms face each other. 4 more to the left. Then we'll go side to side. 2 more. Side to side, left and right. Now think about almost kissing the floor with your hips. You're going to have to roll through your toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's hold it center, rock it forward and back. I want you to think more about your arms rocking you than your feet and your ankles. Pull back with your elbows so your elbows are drawing to your upper ribs. Hopefully you're nice and warm here. Forward and back. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2. Let's take it forward. Little pulses forward. So if you're jumping right off those big toes, you have 4, 3. Finishing your forearm plank here. Hold here. Soften your knees. Tuck your hips. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Your neck is long. Abs and tight for 8, 7. Still breathing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees down. Bring your hips high to the ceiling. Forehead down, chest down. And we're going to go right into thigh work, everybody. So if you need a mat, you can grab a mat at home. If you're on carpet, that's great. We're going to go right into thigh dancing, everybody's favorite. Your knees are about 2 fist distance apart. Your hips are on your heels to start. Bring your arms forward. Take your hips up an inch, and then just tuck release. Just leave your arms where they are right now and forward. If you need more support, you can bring your hands to your hips. So you're just an inch off your heels. 4 more. Tuck and release. You can add your arms for 4 and 3, 2. Now tuck forward right here. Tuck 8, 7, 6. Pulling your arms back for 4, 3, 2. Take it to like a W position as your hips go side to side. You're still in that 1 inch hover off your heels. 8 more. 7, 6. Looks good, you guys. 4, 3. Let's take it to one side. Pick a side for 8, 7. Rock that hip. Wink that hip. For 4, 3. Take it to the other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Take your arms over your head, tuck forward. 8. Thighs should be burning. Body temperature is going up. For 4, 3, 2, hold that strong hover. 4, 3, 2, come all the way up. Sit back to a hinge, come all the way up. Sit to a hover. So you're hinging from your hip joint. Now let's stay nice and high here and hinge back from the back of your knees. So your body's moving in one production, back and forward. Lean back, come up. Now you can add your arms, you can take your arms forward, and then over your head. You can just keep your arms forward. You can keep your hands to your hips, get warm, and lift. Your body moves in one piece from the top of your head to the back of your knees. Next time you lean back, stay there. Little tuck, little tuck. Tiny tucks for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it here. Just hold. See if you can hinge back a little more. Loading up those thighs for 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job, you guys. Take your hands to the mat or to the floor, to the carpet. Curl your toes under. Still focusing on your thighs, but bringing the core and the upper body with you as you cover the knees off the mat. Hold it here. So it's kind of like planking, but on all fours. Take your knees and tap them together quickly. Tap, tap. Think inner thighs, think top of your thighs. Core muscles have to fire here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. A final hover hold for 4, 3, 2. Stretch back to downward facing dog. Let your head relax. Down dog push-ups. Bend your elbows. You can bend wide. You can bend narrow. You can go wide. Heels are searching to the floor. Bend wide and narrow. And wide and narrow. Hold that down dog. Walk your feet forward or your hands back, or a little bit of both. They go forward. Come all the way up. I'm going to grab my water. You guys, go ahead and head to your support. So you might be using a countertop, you might be using a chair, like I'm using today. We're going to go right and continue with our thigh section here. So just hold on to your support. Feet are apart and parallel. So we're in a pencil position that's slightly open. Lift your heels up and down. So heels are rising and falling. Come way up high on your tippiest toes. Think about really working the backs of your legs, calves and hamstrings. So when we work lower body, it's not just the tops of our thighs. You're working the backs of your legs. Coming onto those tippiest toes here for 4 and 3, way up high, and only lowering to a hover. Same thing, faster, up and down. Lift and lower. 8 more at this pace, and we'll shuffle it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now little flutters to the floor. Let your heels just drop down. Little tiny flutters. Down and down. Not quite touching, but quickly. For 8, 7. Backs of the legs should be burning. Your entire body temperature comes up here. Hold it here. Come high on your tippy toes. Make your adjustments. Soften your elbows, soften your knees. You're still parallel and apart. Go down a little, up a little less. Down some, up some. Down a little, up a little less. Like you're sliding down a wall. You're going down a little, up a little. Try to start from a little lower position so you're feeling the intensity in your thighs the whole time, never letting go. 4 more here. Down an inch, up a ½ inch. Still parallel and apart. Now go a little lower here, little tiny pulses, down and down. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now just step out with your right foot. Go right and center. Right, so it's just a little movement. You're still parallel. Your knees are still facing the same way you're facing. Now take it out to the right, stay there, and pulse for 8, 7, 6. So in a wider parallel position here, take it back to center, narrow parallel position here. 4 more. Now let's step out to the left. Step out, step in, step out, step in. 2 more. Step out wider to the left, toes are still forward, still sliding down that wall. Now bring your you have a tuck, a release, heels hover, heels lift. Now notice how your whole body isn't going up and down. It's like there's another ceiling that came down just above your head and you're staying under that lower ceiling. You've got a tuck and a release and a lower and a lift. Two more. Tuck, release. It's just a small release. Now we're just going to take the heels down and up. Your feet are together. Everything is zipped up. Your toes, your ankles, your calves, your knees, inner thighs. Zip it up even tighter. Heels are going down and up, but not your whole body. For 4, 3. Let's slide down that imaginary wall a little more. Hold it here. Circle your hips around either direction. 4 more. Really punctuate the movement. At the end of the circle, switch directions. Around, around. Really squeeze your glutes. Hold it here. Now take your knees, open and close. Open and close, like you've got that fitness circle right between your knees. You're going out and in. Your feet are still together. 2 more. Now same thing faster. Emphasize the in. Emphasize the pressing in. Like you're squeezing in on a ball or a fitness circle. 8 more. 8, 7. Still in that parallel position. 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees together. Pulse up. So now the effort's up. You want to take one arm up. Both arms up. The effort is up. Try to squeeze your knees together. That's what propels you towards the ceiling. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. A final hold. Let's sink down with the hips. Lift your heels a little higher. Keep your head right above the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and release. Stand all the way up. Go ahead, and you can just turn out and face forward. We're not going to use the support unless you need it. Drop down in that low plie. Take your arms out. Take your hands behind your head. Go side to side. Focusing on your thighs, but also focusing on your obliques here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lean over to one side. Stay there and lift that heel. Little pulses up and down. Elbows are wide. Your chest is open. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6. We're going to go side to side again. Go ahead, side to side. Drop that heel. Just go side to side. Elbows are wide. Chest is lifted. Always keeping your neck long. 8 more. A little deeper in each direction. 8, 7. Let's drop those hips. Wider plie. Now take it to the opposite side and lift that heel and pulse. Hips can go up and down. Think little tiny movements in the waistline on both sides of your body. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Drop your heels, elbows going to your opposite knee. Think low squat and lift. Keeping your chest lifted. So it's a squat, but try to add a little bit of cardio here. Down, rotate. Down, rotate. Down, and rotate. Keep it going, chest high, seat low. 4 more. For 4, and 3, and 2. Let's hold that squat. Keep your hands where they are for 8, 7. Make sure to lift all 10 toes up here. Now reach your arms forward. Now I want it more of a pump than a pulse. So on purpose, make that movement a little bit bigger here. Wow, it's getting warm. Little tiny pulses down, and then a bigger pump. So maybe find your small pulse first so you know the difference. Your thighs are really pumping up and down. Try to lift all 10 toes off the mat. You've got this. For 8, 7. Come on, bring it on here. For 4, 3. Hold it here. Drop your hips. Now drop your toes and lift your heels. Either take your arms to a T or keep them above you, or slide them behind you. Drop those hips. Big hold here. Big shaking in your thighs. For 4, 3, 2. Release your heels. Bring your hands out. Give your head a little shake. Maybe rock your body back and forth. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way all the way back to our mats or to the carpet. You're coming into all fours. We're going to go right into some seat work. Drop your right toes behind you. Shift your weight a little more to the right. Take your leg and lift it up. Just a regular leg lift, up and down. Keep your neck long, your elbows are soft, your chest is soft. Squeeze from underneath your seat. So it's the squeezing of the seat that lifts your leg up. You have 4 more. Try to put a little more energy in the right hand than the left. Now hold that right leg up, we'll lift here. Lift and lift. Tiny little squeezes. Feel your seat jump right off your hamstring. Maybe take that left hand off the floor just to make sure you're distributing your weight more to the right. Let's do another 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Long lever. 4, 3. Now flex that ankle and bring your heel in and out. Bouncing that heel right into your seat. Bounce it in, squeeze it out for 4, 3, 2. Let's keep the heel into the seat. So draw it in and stomp up, up, and up. Little lifts, little lifts. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Point your toe, bring your knee down slowly. Down for 2 and out for 2. I'm just going to turn around here. You guys stay where you are. Your knees coming down for 2 and up. Hold that ceiling. Down, down, up, and hold. Down for 2. We're still on that same side of the body. If you're on your right leg, that's fine. If you're on your left leg, that's fine. 2 more. Lower, lower, and lift, lift, and lower, lower, and lift. Now take your knee and fold it behind you. You're crossing over, tapping the outside of your calf with your knee. Tap outside. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Now just flare your knee out a little and down. It's really coming from your hip joint. Your knee goes out and down because you're rotating from your hip forward. So it's like you're flicking a fly off the side of your knee. Let's do another 4. Stay with the music. 4, 3, 2. Now little fly flicks to the side for 8. We're going to come down onto the elbow. So if you're on your right leg, you're going to come down to your left elbow. 4, 3, 2. Everyone soften onto your elbow, boxing out your arms. Take your knee into your shoulder. Hold it here. Little pulses in. 8, 7. So you're pulling your knee closer to your shoulder. For 4, 3, 2. Now lower and lift. Lower, lift, extend and bend. We're going to lower the knee and lift, extend and bend. You've got 4 movements. 1 and 2. Extend on 3, bend on 4. Lower, lift, extend and bend. Lower, lift, extend and bend. Last time. Now take it out to that full extension. So lower and lift, extend little tiny lifts here. Up, up. Try to box out your arms. Again, leaning to the right hand if that right leg is lifted. 8 more pulses up. You can either point and flex or just point and just flex. 4, 3, finishing with a toe tap down. Toe tap down and lift. Toe tap down and lift. Toe taps the floor and then you spring it right back up. Try to keep your right leg directly to the right. So you're in a long lever hydrant. 4 more. Tap the floor, lift to hip height. Tap, lift to hip height. And just hold it here. Maybe raise an arm to the ceiling. Right arm, right leg lifted. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and release. Bend your knee. Coming down to either a puppy dog pose or a child's pose here. We're going to do it all again. Make your way back to your all 4s. Start on your opposite leg. Maybe you're on your left, maybe you're on your right. Point those left toes to the ceiling. Lift your leg up and down. It's the squeezing of your glute that lifts that leg up and down. So squeeze that left side of your glute. Lean to your hand of the leg that's working. You can always take that opposite hand off the ground to make sure that your weight is evenly dispersed. Squeeze, lift, and lower for 4, 3, absent, tight, 2. Now hold that left leg really straight. Think about a popsicle stick behind that knee. Point your toes. You keep those toes a little bit relaxed, focusing on your glute. It's the squeezing of your seat that rocks that leg. You can feel your seat jump right off your hamstring Of course, your abs are in tight. Your neck is long, gazing to the floor, abs away from your tights. 4 more here. Getting ready to flex that ankle. Bring your heel in and out. Bring it in and out. So bouncing that heel to the seat like it's elasticized into your seat. Shift more weight to your left, to the working side of your body. Now your right side is working by stabilizing you as well. For 4, bounce it right in there. Keep your knees straight behind you, down the middle, as high as your hip. Hold that heel and let's stamp up. Stomp up and up. And then we'll start to lower that knee to a hover. Keeping your heel tight to your seat. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, lean to the left. 4, 3, slowly point your toes again. Lower for 2, hope, and lift. Lower for 2, hope, and lift. Bring your knee to a hover. You're not really landing on the ground. It takes a lot of core strength to keep this slow and controlled. Down, down. Now squeeze your glutes so you're tucking up against your own resistance. Lock in that position. Down 2, locked and loaded at the top. 2 more 2 pounds. Lower, lower, and lift, lift, and lower for 2, and lift. Now just take that knee and flare it and down. Now I cued at knee, but it's really coming from your hip joint. It's your hip that's external and neutral. External and neutral. Try to soften through your neck and shoulders. Focus on your glutes here, but your core muscles have to fire to keep you in all 4s. 4 more at this pace. 4, 3, carving out that dent in the side of your seat. Now hold it here and flip that fly. Flip it and flip. Little tiny flips right here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Getting ready to soften down onto your elbow. Box out your arms. Hold it here. Extend your leg long and little tiny lifts. Up and up and up. 8 more, then we'll combo. 8, 7, little lifts. 6, 5, 4. Let's bend that knee to the shoulder. I forgot that part. Let's bring it in. Bring it in and in. And then we'll do our 4 count, 4 movement combination. Let's round the knee a little higher, a little closer to the shoulder. Abs in tight. 4, 3, 2. Lower lift, then extend and bend. Lower, lift, extend and bend. Imagine you're flicking water quickly off that big toe. Lower, lift. Try to keep your leg at the height of your hip when it's lifted. Flick those toes up, flicking water off the left big toe. Leaning more to your left hand than your right elbow. Lower, lift, extend and fold. Lower, lift, extend and fold. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You've got 4 movements here. We're going to go through it one more time, and you'll hold that left leg to a long lever position and lift and lift. Try to gaze down to the floor. Stay with it, you guys. This is when it really gets tough. You got to really keep it going. Put your mind there. 4, 3. We're going to tap the floor and lift. Tap the floor and lift to hip height. So that stabilizing leg, you're probably really feeling a burn there. Tap the floor and lift. Tap the floor and lift. 2 more. And a final strong long lever hydrant hold. 8, 7, 6, a little higher, a little more forward, a little longer with that leg. 3, 2, and release. Bend your knee. Good job, you guys. Sit back, hips to heels, forehead to the floor. Crawl your fingers forward. Crawl your hips back to your heels. Go ahead and make your way to seated. You need a mat with you. You're on the carpet. That's great. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll go right into our ab work here. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to go into roll downs and roll ups. 4 counts. 4, 3, 2. Come on up. You've got your arms, your chin, your chest. Reach for your toes. You're coming down slowly and coming up slowly. 1, 2. Now it really helps when you're coming up to push against your tailbone. That kind of propels you up to your seated position. So just when you think it's hard to sit up, you're going to press down on your sacrum. You've got arms, chin, chest, and sacrum. Reach for your toes and come on down. 4, 3, 2. One more full set down and up and down. And go ahead and lower. Now we're gonna come back up. 4 counts, build the strength. 4, 3, 2, round back to your C curve. So we're in a straight leg C curve. Lift your right leg up and lower, and your left leg up and lower. Right and left, rounding through the bottom of your bra line. Feel your hips roll towards your lowest rib. Up and down. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2. Now let's take the right leg up and hold it here. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lower your leg down and switch right away and lift. Lift. Pull your abs in tight. Alternate again. Lower lift. So now your body's going to go down a little, up a little bit. So as your leg goes down and up, so is your upper body. We're still in a long-legged C curve. Active fingers. Keep breathing. Now hold both legs down. Point your toes. Really point them hard so you feel your thighs jump off your knees. Go down an inch, up an inch. Down a little, up a little bit, like you're trying to tap the bottom of your bra line to the floor. 2 more. Now I just want you to hold it as low as you can and tuck your hips. Tuck 8, 7. Little hip tucks. Rolling your hip bones towards your lowest rib. Let's sink down another inch. Continue. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Come all the way up. Reach for your toes. Let your head just relax. We're going to roll down into our kickstand position. So bend your elbows. Tap your toes to the floor. They're kind of far away from you. Then float them up so your tabletop chest is lifted. So out an inch, in an inch, out an inch. Try to squeeze your knees together like you're holding a dime between your knees. So you work your inner thighs. Your inner thighs are part of your core. 2 more. Now hold it here. Just tap your right toes down, then squeeze your knees. Tap left. So you're coming back to tabletop each time. Try not to sag in your chest. Keep your chest lifted. Imagine you're dipping your toes into water, testing the temperature, coming right back up. Squeeze your knees. Try to squeeze your thighs together. So remember, the core is not just about your tummy and your back. It's about your inner thighs. Everything from your shoulders to your knees is hugging in a small tube. 4 more, alternating. 4, 3. Legs are still together. Now squeeze your knees 8 times. You squeeze 8. Squeeze your thighs. 4 more. Then we're going to go both feet down at the floor at the same time. Tap, tap, table. So you're not just dropping your toes to the floor. You're going out and away, back to table. Keep your chest lifted. Draw your navel to your spine and your spine in the direction of the floor. For 4, chin is level to your chest. 2 more. Last set, squeezing those legs together. So much power comes in these isometric squeezes. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Take your feet apart as parallel. Come all the way down to your back. Take your hands behind your head. Let's start with our feet on the mat, elbows wide. You're going to come up for 2 and come down, but not all the way to the floor, like your head is on a big tray. So it's the tray that's going up and down, and your head happens to be resting on it. Think about lifting your chest. Less about your head, more about your chest and shoulders going up. Chest and shoulders going down. Now let's do the same thing right with the music. Up and down, lift and lower. See if you can bring your legs back to tabletop, but this time your knees are apart. If tabletop isn't working for you, bring your feet back to the ground. Now we're going to add a little combination. Lift up, legs out an inch, in an inch, and lower. So you're coming up, out an inch, in an inch, and lower. Come up like your heels are sliding on a coffee table. And lift, out, in, and down. 2 more. Lift, out an inch, in an inch, and down. Lift, out, inch, down. Now rotate just to the right. You could keep your right shoulder and your right elbow on the ground. Now let's think more chest to thigh, more armpit to knee rather than elbow to knee. Remember, there's never any yanking on your head and neck. It's all coming from your core. Your sternum's dropping down to your navel. Next time you rotate right, stay there. Both arms reach 8, 7. Your knees are still apart but parallel. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Come back to center, take your hands behind your head, come almost to the floor, and then rotate. It's okay to keep that left shoulder and left elbow on the floor, and chest to thigh. So your knees are not into your chest unless you need to take a break. They're floating away from you. 2 more to the left, no pulling on that head. Go to the left, stay to the left, both arms reach, both shoulders off the floor, float your toes away. 8, 7, you can close your eyes and really put your mind there. 4, 3, 2, and release. Come back gently to the ground. Let's rest the head and neck. Bring your legs to a diamond shape. Arms alongside your chin, slightly tucked. Lift your hips up. Close your knees together. Open, tap them down. So when you lift your hips, we're thinking toes to the ceiling. We're not tossing the legs to the face. You lift, close, open, tap down. Lift, close, open, tap down. So you're just taking those knees. They might not close all the way. Mostly staying in a diamond shape. Now the next time your hips come up, stay there. Close your knees and open. So your tailbone is hovering off the floor. You're taking your knees apart and together like you've got that thigh master between your thighs. Same thing, hips are high but faster squeezes in. Think about those inner thighs, inner groin muscles engaged. Kegel muscles firing. 8 more, squeeze it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Extend your legs long. See if you can lower them to your point of control. A 45-degree diagonal, arms alongside you. Tuck your chin. Come all the way up. Everybody's favorite, the 100. Pump your arms. Inhale, then flip your palms up. Exhale, so palms face down. Now you can have your legs straight to the ceiling, or you can lower your legs on a lower diagonal. 4 counts with your palms down, 4 counts with your palms up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, tuck your chin so you can get your shoulders off the mat. If your neck bothers you, if it's too stressful, bring your head down and keep pumping the arms. Pump in 2, 3, 4. You're breathing in 4 counts, out 4 counts. Last set. Let's hold those palms up, crunch forward. 8, 7, like you're presenting a tray in each hand for 4, 3, 2. Shoulders off the floor, chin tucked for 4, 3, 2. Bring your head down, bring your knees to your chest. Tuck your thumbs under your seat, extend your legs to the ceiling, let your head rock side to side, lower your legs to point of control. Point of control 2, tabletop and lift. Point of control, and that might be a little lower to the floor now that you're warmed up. 2 more times this direction, lower for 2, tabletop. Remember, tabletop is not knees to chest. Now hold it here, you're gonna tabletop, extend, and lift 2 counts. So it's just the reverse direction. What we just did. Bend, extend, and lift. Bend, extend, and lift. Try to go a little lower with those straight legs. Last time. Now you're gonna bend and extend to your point of control. Hold it here. Lift your head off the floor, little Pilates beats. Click those heels together. And beat, 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 beat. 8, 7, maybe a little lower leg, maybe a little higher. See where you feel the most intensity. For 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, take your hands away, reach forward. For 4, 3, 2. Now lower it all down. Give yourself a big stretch here. Draw your knees to your chest. Circle your hands around. Roll up to seated. Go ahead and make your way to all fours again. You're coming back to all fours. Curl those toes under for your last burnout here. Float your knees off the ground. Hold it here. Just tap one knee at a time. Right knee, left knee, right knee. So basically your tabletop is hovering. Your spine is long. You're maintaining those natural curves. Now I want those taps again faster. Side to side, left, right, or right and left for 8. Thigh should be burning, core is firing for 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Now tap those knees, tap and tap, tap. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, keep your breath going. 4, 3, 2, now drop your knees, drop your toenails down. Coming into that same position, but this time your toes are pressed into the mat. Those toenails instead of curled in. Hold it here, knees together and apart. So think knock knee in parallel. It's a very different feel when your toenails are down versus toes curled in. 3, 2. Let's see if we can hold those knees in, squeeze those knees in. This is Give it all you got. You've only got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Separate your knees, bring them down. Good job, you guys. You're in your final stretch here, hips to heels. We're gonna make our way to seated. So go ahead and have a seat. Bend one knee and extend the other. Take your arms to a strong T and just side bend towards that long leg. Take that top shoulder, open it up. Let your head relax, let the weight of your head provide you with traction for your neck. And then rotate from your hips and your waist as you fold over that long leg. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Give your head a little shake, a little nod. Slowly roll up and just change sides right away. One knee bent, one leg extended, sit up nice and tall. Float your arms to a T. Side bend over your long leg. Take that top shoulder and open like your spine twisting up to the ceiling. You can even look in that direction. Now it's not just your chest, you're folding over from your hips and waist. Fold over that long leg. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your jaw relaxed. Make your way up to seated. Keep that leg straight and then extend the other one as well. Take your hands and walk them forward. Make a little claw out of each hand. Pull those finger pads towards you as you bring your chest forward. Good job, you guys. And then go ahead, let your chest come down. Turn your palms so they face up. Give your wrists a little break. Slowly walk your hands back. Bring the soles of your feet together and just flap those knees out. Little butterfly presses open. 4 more. Go ahead and drop one ear to the shoulder. Keep both shoulders depressed. Look down, look forward, float up. And the opposite ear to the shoulder. Keep both shoulders depressed so your neck feels long on the side. Look down,